Hey, this is Ben Freer, and today I'm going to talk about obtaining an EIN for the E-2 visa. So the typical E-2 visa case for an individual investor slash entrepreneur sort of looks like this. The investor has an idea for a business in America in which they would like to invest. They transfer their personal funds into the corporate bank account. Then they spend money from that bank account on the things that they need to launch their business. They buy equipment, they hire professionals, they spend money on marketing. And once they fully commit this money to their US business, they apply for the E-2 visa either through an embassy or a consulate abroad, or they apply for E-2 status by filing for a change of status from within the United States. But the question is, how does a foreign national without a social security number actually open a bank account for their business? So in order to do this, you need to first form your entity. So you might form a corporation or an LLC or whatever entity makes sense for your business, and then you would apply for the EIN. So let's briefly talk about what an EIN actually is and what it does. EIN stands for Employer Identification Number, and this is a unique number that is assigned to a business entity so that it can easily be identified by the IRS for tax purposes. It is commonly used by employers for the purpose of reporting taxes. The EIN is also known as a federal tax identification number. When it is used to identify a corporation for tax purposes, it is commonly referred to as a TIN, aka tax identification number. Okay, so you know that you need this number to open up your E-2 business bank account, but then the question becomes, how do you actually get it? Well, I recommend that you go to the IRS website and you look at the different ways in which you can qualify and apply for an EIN. There are a few different methods that you could use to apply. You can actually apply online in some circumstances. You can apply by mail. But what I typically recommend is to apply by fax. So here are the instructions for applying by fax. This is directly from the IRS website. It says that taxpayers can fax the completed Form SS4 application to the appropriate fax number after ensuring that their Form SS4 contains all the required information. And if it is determined that the entity needs a new EIN, one will be assigned using the appropriate procedures for the entity type. If the taxpayer's fax number is provided, a fax will be sent back with the EIN within 4 business days. Now, when you pull up the form, you'll see a question that asks for a social security number or an ITIN, which stands for Individual Tax Identification Number. Now, here's the beautiful thing. If you don't have one of those, you can simply write something to the effect of foreign business owner on the line that asks for the ITIN or your social security number. And once you fax in that form, you're going to get it returned to you pretty quickly. And after you have that sweet EIN, you can open your corporate bank account. You can transfer your personal funds into that corporate bank account, and you can start committing your money to all the things that you need to launch your US business. So hopefully this tip was helpful. If you did enjoy this video, please like it or pass it along to someone who could benefit from it. Also, if you are considering the E-2 visa, please reach out to one of the many amazing US immigration lawyers that you can find across the globe to get specific guidance that's tailored to your unique situation. Good luck with the E-2 visa process, and thank you for your time.